Hello everyone, welcome back to Skyllian Rogue Tales from Home, Paragon Lost. We got everybody here today, except for War. He's still out of commission, but the rest of us are here. So, without further ado, my PC is being a little bit laggy right now.
Let's wish everybody a happy new year!
Hey! First session of the year,
year!
Jinx. Now you owe me a soda.
Hopefully it doesn't go terribly wrong somehow.
Yeah, let's avoid a TPK.
Oh my god, why do you have to say that, man? You know my record.
Oh no, did I jinxed it?
Alright, so without further ado, let us as usual start with... Hello everyone, welcome to Lost in the Moment. I'm gonna need everybody to go ahead, roll me a D100 and we shall see who goes first. I will do the thing.
Do the thing. The thing is here.
Wow, everybody rolled in the middle. I flip a coin and I rolled a...
Hey, Jack.
I rolled
Nice.
a 1. Nice. I rolled a
I
1.
won.
So lower will go first, which means it's Astrid, followed by Aurora, followed by Vi, Jack, and finally Bree. Alright. Astrid, how have you been doing?
I don't think any of my internal organs are returning to normal just yet, but I'm fine.
Well, hopefully after this long rest, you'll feel much, much better. But
Hopefully.
my question for you today is simple. What do you think of nobility or authority figures? What are your opinions on them?
From what I have read about people is that despite them always seeming to be painted in a negative light, we kind of need them because there are a lot of bad people in this world that the authority figures can take care of.
The way you speak, it sounds like you've never had an experience dealing with the nobility or the authority type.
Nope, because where I'm from, we didn't really have nobility and the authority was minimal.
Ah, I see. So what's the highest authority you've ever interacted with then?
My parents.
Fair enough. Thank you very much, Astrid. Next in order is Aurora. How are you doing, Aurora?
I'm alright. Feeling a pang of guilt for not being hurt at all. Seeing everyone else.
Compared to everybody else, yeah. But hey, no matter. There's a lot of chances for you to get hurt after this.
Perfect.
So, what do you think of nobility and authority figures?
Well, my experience is likewise very limited. The most authority a person has wielded over me was my grandmother.
Oh, okay.
And I think we covered that extensively.
Oh, hey.
But in the town I'm from, there were a few guards, militia, I suppose. They were trying to do the best they could and to do what they thought was right.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand there's a lot of pressure and responsibility when you're affecting that many lives. So they're usually all right. They make mistakes, but who doesn't?
All right. Okay. No. So, but you don't really harbor any hatred towards them or anything. You just understand they're just doing their job. That's about it.
I'm sure there are evil ones. It all stems from my personal experience.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's a noble abusing their power as we speak, but from my very limited experience with people, it is what it is.
All right. All right. Fair enough. Thank you very much, Aurora. Next in order is Vi. What about you, Vi? What do you think of nobility and authority figures?
Well, there's an old saying about power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Uh-huh.
And my observation is that is in general true.
All right.
That people who were kind and outgoing when they didn't have much money changed when they did get power, when they did get more money.
Okay.
I saw too many who enjoyed using that power, but most of the time, no one does anything because they are the authority.
Well, spill the tea. Sounds like that's coming from personal experience.
I personally have been fortunate to be fairly sheltered. First in my hometown, and then kind of an outsider in the cities I've worked in. Quite a bit of hostility for being an outsider, honestly. But no, I saw too many cases where someone was killed because they went against someone who liked being in charge. And way too often, that was just their parent.
I see. And then those are some of the... Go on.
The farther up the social ladder they were, well, I don't know, maybe slightly more common the farther up the social ladder you were.
All right, okay. That's a different experience from other people in the party so far. So thank you very much, Vi. Next in order is Jack. What about you, Jack? What is your opinion on nobility and authority figures?
I used to think that they are just wolves waiting to get their comeuppance. Some selfish bunch of people who thinks they're better than everybody else. Well, but then I got out, and I learned that they are just people doing their things.
Right. So are you saying that the authority figure that you used to experience were, mostly evil? Is that what you would describe it as?
Yeah, I think all of them are evil.
All of them are. No one in.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, they don't care about us. They don't care about what happened to us. They care about the bottom line.
Fair enough. If you meet them again, what do you think you will do?
I'm gonna kill them.
No. Duly noted. Thank you very much, Jack. And finally, Bree. Well, what about you, Bree? What do you think of nobility or authority figures? I'm sure you have positive experience with at least some of them.
I think they make for great love stories.
I am sorry, care to elaborate?
I mean, how many, like, not just great, but more so tragic, I suppose. Especially when it's either nobles that like another noble, but they're of, like, opposite families, or um uh, uh like their countries are enemies of each other, or maybe nobles who like commoners, and then they either have to run away or have to face the wrath of the nobles.
Right. So nobles have an interesting context for a love story to take a part in.
Yeah. And there's also the part where, you started off with a marriage of convenience, and then it slowly develops into something actually real. That's one of my favorite parts.
All right, okay. Would you consider your god an authority figure as well, and would you see them ship with someone?
I think Sheppa loves everyone, so I don't know if you ship Sheppa with anyone really. You don't really ship the shipper, you know what I mean?
Why not? Don't the shipper
No?
deserve love as well?
Maybe, but I have a feeling shippers find more fulfillment in seeing other people in love.
All right, all right. Thank you very much, Bree. And that is everyone in the party plus an NPC. So we're gonna stop here for now, get back to reality, and then, well,
And there goes
Who is the NPC?
gravity.
oh, I'm sorry.
Who is the NPC?
What NPC?
We don't have NPCs.
Yeah, we don't do NPCs here.
Then why did you include them?
Oh, did I say NPC? Oh my god. Sorry, force of habit. All right, we're gonna stop here for now. Let's get back to
I didn't
reality,
pick it up.
and yeah, exactly. And let's continue with
And
today's
talk to
session.
the NPCs.
Yeah. So let me just change the music a little bit. Mass Effect music back. A little bit
Hey,
loud.
don't say it.
What?
You're gonna get copyrighted.
It's not Mass Effect. It's just Mass Effect like
It's weight
Mhm.
effect.
weight effect. Exactly. All right. So I got my setup here. Everything is ready. Shall we begin, guys?
Show.
All right. So as usual, we're gonna start with last session. Last session, you guys followed a figure running into a manor in Coxon. And upon entering, you guys are immediately aware about the number of traps that was prepared for you guys. After talking with some plants to get additional information about the manor, you guys were gassed when attempting to enter one of the wing of the manor. A group of children ran out of the nearby room and you guys tried to give chase. Following a trail of blood, you guys were led into the basement of the manor. Even though you felt like it was a trap, like something was off, you guys decided to push forward to find a person underground who is singing. The song began damaging and enticing you guys, but you were able to finally bring her down. But that did not stop her as she came back stronger and now begins to give you guys a hard time. That's when a guilty voice shouted out, telling you guys that you cannot defeat her, and so you ran away with this person, Rubedo. So, right now, you're back at Riverbend with a new group of people in tow. The youngest one, Greedo, is attempting to sneak towards Roland before Mia quickly catches him in the act and brings him back to the party. The second youngest, Abby, is sitting quietly with a book in hand. Dressed in white robes and, unlike the others, have blonde hair, recites some holy words to herself, almost gritting her teeth through the verses. The second eldest, Citri, is sneakily adding some ingredients to Mia's cooking while she is distracted by Greedo. After adding a couple of new herbs and taking out some questionable ingredients, she steps away, taking Greedo into her custody. And then there is the eldest, Rubedo. His hands are busy mixing and refining some potion ingredients while he scans everyone's with suspicion. Now, the rest of you are scattered all over the campsite, recovering after your escapade in Coxut. You can see at this point, Mia would be tending to Roland, while Henry seemingly is attempting some kind of spell on his weapon right now. You have your time to do anything you would like. What do you want to do right now?
I wanna go talk to Abby.
All right. Bree, you make your way towards Abby, and before you even get halfway, Rubedo stands up and already starts to kind of like get in between you guys, basically. And he looks at you. He's slightly taller than you, kind of looks down at you. What are you
What?
doing?
I'm like 23. I just wanted to talk to her.
Uh-huh. What?
Oh, I see. She's um uh what do you call it? A woman of the cloth? No, that's not it, right? What's the
That could work, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
really? That's it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see she's a woman of the a girl of the cloth. I guess I can and you know I just don't see those around much. So
He looks back at Abby for a bit and then shakes his head. It's just a phase. Don't worry about it.
I mean, like I'm in the same phase. We could talk about it together. Can I just look over his shoulder? Can I see if Abby's noticing me and if she wants to talk too?
Abby would kind of like confused because Rubedo stopped you quite a ways away and he's not really speaking out loud.
Oh,
So she's kind of looking at you like, what's going on over there?
okay. I mean,
Alright, just
like, okay,
keep an eye on you. And he steps back.
sure.
It goes back to
Would you
his
like my
alchemist
mace?
cap.
I just got it.
He puts out his hand.
What do you mean by puts out? As in, he want me to give it to him?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It's Henry, so don't. I guess don't ruin it. I don't know how you would ruin a mace.
He takes it and then just eyes you as you walk towards Abby. Your actually no, Aurora's perception and Jack would be high enough to realize when Bree walks away, and he can like the mace kind of falls down to the ground, and he can like slowly kind of pulls the mace away.
Yeah, and Bree just hand it over, no problem.
Yeah, exactly. And you approach Abby. So Abby is this red-skinned tiefling, blonde hair, wears a kind of mostly pure white robe with some blue accents. She notices you approach and then closes the book. Looks at you. Hey,
Hello.
hi.
Hi. I'm Bree.
I'm Abby.
Hi. I saw you've been like praying and stuff. And like are you I don't know the right way to ask this. Are you a religious person?
Yeah, well, I would say I'm religious. I'm not part of any church or anything. I I I just read this book and it really like it speaks to me.
Can I read it?
Sure. And she kind of takes out the book and hands it to you. It is written in Celestial, so that is something that you can actually read.
Whoa! And I look at her. Whoa, hey, wait! Not a lot of people can read this.
Yeah, I I learned it. It's really hard.
You're so smart. How did you learn it?
Oh, I read other books.
Whoa! You're so smart.
Thank
I
you.
just kind of like talk to people in my dreams, and then suddenly I know it. To me, it's the language of dreams.
Oh, well, I don't have people coming to my dreams.
Well, maybe they'll start coming. Can I read this book with you?
Sure. And she hands it to kind of opens through the first few page. Go ahead, roll me a religion check for me, please.
Can
So
I
weird
guidance
religion.
myself?
Unless you want to
Can I
cast a
guide?
spell in front of this person and then start reading.
Can I make it so that it just looks like I'm speaking a prayer?
Sure, go ahead.
Because it's a verbal and somatic component. So I'll just say, hey, I do a little prayer before I start reading because I'm not very smart, but sometimes it helps guide me a bit, you know?
Oh,
Do you
okay.
mind?
No, no, no. I want to
Okay.
see.
And I'll just I'll touch myself um on the chest and I'll just say, Sheba, guide me to learn this new knowledge as you guide many others in their search for companionship. Okay. Shit. I thought
As
the
you
line was
as you
for
cast
me.
a spell, kind of like your some parts of your body begin to glow a little bit as you focus on finishing the spell and you try to figure out. The book itself is titled The Book of Delight.
Ooh.
Yeah. Looking inside, after the first few pages, you recognize the book's religion. It is a religion dedicated to one of the stranded angel of hope, also known
Whoa,
as the
what?
Bride Queen.
The Bright Queen. Wait, I've heard of the Bright. No, I not have heard of the Bright Queen. I don't know if Bree knows about the Bright Queen.
The Bride Queen is kind of like the
The
counter
Bright Queen is
opposite.
when the betrayer came.
Yes, the counter opposite of the Betrayer King, which is the only archdevil that is remaining in home right now. The entire religion is essentially about, telling people to spread good and beware of the devil's influence. And the religion has a particularly racist remark where they have a particular hate towards tiefling because it is
Huh.
essentially descendants uh of what do you call the betrayer king, basically. So then you look at
Oh.
her and you kind of realize that this is kind of weird seeing a tiefling reading
Yeah.
such a book.
Um. How, how do you get this book?
I found it. It's a
Um.
I found it in my dad's library, and it
Oh.
has this. Um, it kind of talks about how like tieflings are bad, and it's true. All the tieflings I've
What?
seen is really bad. They're like stealing and they're like hitting people. Only my family's not bad.
Well, I think I don't. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I think you just haven't seen more nice tieflings. I know of a few nice tieflings.
Really?
Mm.
It's the only
Yeah,
one I know
you're
is
a nice
from my
tiefling.
family. And like other people are like really bad about it.
Mm, you know, I think maybe we should just travel more about the world, that kind of thing.
Well, that's why we
But
started traveling.
oh,
Yeah,
how
because the
did
bad
you?
tieflings over at home kind of like throw us out. So we have to find a new home.
Oh, I'm sorry.
See?
That sounds awful. Yeah, but there's also bad humans, but there are also nice humans.
Yeah,
So if there are
but not
bad
as
tieflings, there should be.
but not as many as bad tieflings, right?
Mm, I don't know about that. I haven't met many tieflings. I think you're the first. You guys are the first few tieflings I met, and you guys saved us. I don't think that's very bad. To what I know, tieflings are pretty okay.
I thought you said you know other tieflings.
Well, it's more like I know of them in story. You know, like stories of adventures and heroes. There's some tieflings in there. Have wait, I don't think I can bring it up. I don't know because it might be a different campaign. Okay, so Yeah.
Well, hmm,
I mean, I think it's fine to just assume that given your experience, but it's okay to give people a chance if they prove themselves. Maybe.
gonna looks down at her book, thinking for a bit.
Yeah. You do you pray to the Bright Queen?
I don't know how to. Do you know?
Well, from what I know, praying is just, you give some compliments and praises and just generally be thankful to your God and then ask for more guidance,
Hmm,
you know? And if you really love your God, you could even just say, "Hey, God, today I did this and this." And, sometimes they like to hear what you say, I
okay.
think.
Okay. Kind of like closes her book, clasps her hand together. Hey, Bright Queen. I'm sorry for being a tiefling, but
Oh,
I'm being very good. I like you. You're really pretty, and and
I'll
and.
give her guidance.
What are you teaching kids these days, Bri?
Teaching her
uh,
the way of the flock.
I guess I'll roll wisdom check then.
Yeah. Guys, 1d4. I don't see a d4 there. There you go.
Damn, you rolled high for a
Oh, what
minus
did
one
she roll?
wisdom. 16.
Oh, wow. Yeesh.
Yeah, you kind of put your
Secret
guidance
language.
on her shoulder, and you
Yeah,
see,
I'm just praying with her.
yeah, and as she mutters along and stumbles through her words, she kind of finds some, like, it doesn't really do anything. It's not like your prayer, suddenly bright lights and people get healed, blah blah blah, and so on. She just speaks the word, and you can feel that it's from her heart. And while it does not cause any magical thing to happen, it seems to have brought her some uh, mental relief, at least. She looks up. Wow, I feel much better. Thank you,
That's
Miss
good.
um
Brie.
Brie. Like the cheese.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is like the cheese.
All right. Thank you, Miss
Okay.
Cheese. I mean Brie.
No, please. I mean, my full name is Bridget. Bridget, yeah.
Brie. Brie.
I, it's a bit weird if no one
Brie.
really calls me by my full name. So
Brie.
it's just Bree, yeah.
Brie.
And Abby. Bree.
Yeah. Happy.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Abby, if you'd like to learn more about other religions, you can read my journal.
No
See, my
thanks.
God
I
is
learned about Bright
um
Queen.
well, you can learn about other gods and then you can decide which one is best.
I like Bright Queen. She's pretty.
Um, but have you seen Shepard?
Who's
And then I'm
Shepard?
gonna show Shepard's my god, and I'm gonna open my journal where I've tried to
Oh
draw,
my
but wait, can I do
god.
I don't know, a dexterity check or something
Retroactive
to
dexterity
see how
check? Sure, sure. All right.
a retroactive one? I don't know how well Brie has. She doesn't have any proficiency, but
If
I
you
just want to
have if
see.
you have painter's tool, you can add your painter's tool as well. But yeah, go
No,
ahead.
I
Roll
don't.
dexterity
I
check.
don't have. It's probably just some charcoal that she used to try and make a sketch.
All right.
Oh God. I guess it's gonna be
um.
like a very crudely drawn. I think it's more like how an 8-year-old would draw
mm,
because she's not like her best
I
friend.
don't think
Well,
Shep was very pretty.
no, it's because I'm so bad at drawing her because she's so pretty that like I just couldn't draw her very well. But it's because of her I get to like do a lot of magic things. Like I get to give you some extra special.
You're a wizard?
And I'm more of a cleric. I get to like heal people. I get to guide people to the way of Shepa is pretty cool, you know?
Oh.
I mean, and if you do stick with us, I heard that Shepa's temple is around here, and I want to find her. Then I'll bring her. I'll bring you how she actually looks like when she comes and talks to me. So then you can see and compare with the Bright Queen.
Oh. Okay.
And maybe if I find other cool gods too, I'll bring them to you so we can have a look see. Then we can talk about all the gods that are
Okay.
there.
Okay, we'll see if
That
they're
sound
any
nice?
prettier than the Bright Queen.
Heck yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I don't think I should say that. Hell yeah? No, is that worse?
I'm sorry, what? Is that what?
Is hell yeah worse? Wait.
Alright. That is Bree. The rest of you, is there anything else you guys want to do while you're in camp before you know, take your long rest? Which you sorely need, I think.
I just want to pipe up and speak to Abby real quick.
You want to go over
Siapa?
and speak with
Yeah.
Abby?
Apa?
Yeah, I'm just gonna crouch
Catherine.
down with
Hype
like my
ID.
arms on my knees.
Alright, okay. So Astrid, Bree is kind of like over there chatting with Abby the whole time, and then as their conversation comes to a close, Astrid, you come over as well, and you
Yeah.
crouch down to her. She kind of like leans back and
I could be there.
hides behind Bree.
No, it's okay. I gotta show you something. Look, I've actually dated a tiefling before, and they're actually pretty cool. You want to see why? And I'm gonna reach into my bag and I'm gonna take out.
Wait,
his...
you dated a tiefling?
Yes.
Oh, you've
His
never
name is
told me
Maurice.
this. What? Reese?
Maurice. Yeah.
Morris or Morris?
Hold on.
Okay.
Bree,
Maurice.
you kind of
Yeah.
realize that she's a little bit too scared of Astrid right now to be focused on anything. You see, as she sees
I'll
that the
hold
like
her.
giant woman that comes over, no introduction, no nothing, just hey kid. So like she like immediately leans back.
Oh, it's okay, Abby. She's my friend. She was my friend when we were very small.
She's very big. She's not small at all.
She was smaller. um, but she's very nice. You can see she likes what do you like, Aster? Do you like head scratches?
Yeah, sure, go for it. I got little cat ears. She can pet them.
Yeah, she likes some pets and head scratches. She's just like a very big kitty.
And it
Very big
looks,
kitty.
I'll
you know,
be right next to you, and I'll call for Ruby if anything happens.
she looks at you, looks at Astrid. You want me to pet her?
Let me show you. Hey Astrid, I know you want to show her something, but she's a bit scared, so let me just do this, and I'll pet Astrid on the head.
Just gonna duck my head and let her pet me on the head.
She slowly raises her hand. Kind of quiveringly, you can see the hand quiver a little bit as she
Yeah.
places it on Astrid's head.
Yeah.
Ruby, I'm petting a pink tiger!
Oh my goodness!
Astrid, can you purr?
Yes.
You like jump away a little bit as you put like, "Ah!" And then she tries to put it again.
Yeah. Despite my like big scary appearance, the fur and the hair is actually quite soft because of the hot spring.
And it just starts scratching, petting. Ah, big pink tiger woman.
Yeah. Oh, she's more of a cat.
I
Oh,
want to show you something, so just stay calm, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and slowly take out a hammer,
He leads
set it on the
back.
ground right in front of
Okay.
her, and it's gonna both sides are gonna have like cat paw indentions. And I'm gonna tell her that Maurice made this just for me. And
Hammer?
so, yeah, a big hammer. It's called Meowner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Meowner?
Mhm.
Oh, it's like cat. Meow.
Yes.
Looks down. Oh,
Because he's
me.
one of my best friends, and I think that makes him pretty cool.
Oh, maybe Maurice is like my cousin or something.
Yeah, no, she's gonna grow up to be so racist.
Oh,
On
poor baby. Well, you never know. Some people come from all walks of life. You could be very, very distantly related.
Yeah. And she kind of like just goes over and now starts petting the hammer as well. And then tries to lift it, but obviously. It's
I'm gonna
heavy.
guidance her.
Alright, okay.
Let me
Let's
help you
go.
with that. Chef, I guide this uh wonderful creation into holding another creation made out of love. Okay, let's go.
Tries to pull it up. The hammer does not budge.
Oh,
It's heavy.
Hmm.
yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes he
Yeah.
said maybe only the worthy can lift it.
Alright.
Wow, are you saying we're worthless? Astrid.
No, I'm saying it was made for love, just for me, so maybe only I can lift it.
Oh, as long
Ah.
as he loves you. Oh, this is my favorite one. Can I lift it? No, I don't want to. I don't want to taint the love.
You
Hey,
don't
you
want
should
to.
tell me all about Maurice. Oh my god.
We'll get into that during the long rest. It'll be like,
Okay.
girls' night pillow talk kind of
Oh,
thing.
yes, let's go.
Alright.
Abby, you want to join us and talk about Maurice and Astrid?
She's very confused, but she goes, yeah.
Okay, it'll be a girls' night. Let's go.
Yeah.
We can invite Aurora too.
You can feel her scowl from across the campfire.
I'm gonna just, turn around and give her like the big smile, the big, the
The equals
What?
And,
3.
and with a groan, Aurora pushes herself up and saunters over to the tree.
Hey Rory, we were just talking about you. You want to have a girls' night? You're all about Astrid's. What do you call? I want to say affair or trifle, but it feels like it's some more than just that. Relationship with Maurice, a tiefling.
Sure, as
And
we
this
elves like
tiefling
to
is not
say,
evil.
I'm all ears.
So,
No, I mean, we can do it during our
while.
long rest. It's like a sleepover.
Alright. So while the ladies are gossiping about Maurice the tiefling, Jack and Vi, what about you guys? What do you want to do?
I'd like to go over to Ruby
Alright.
and just drop down into my usual squat resting position.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome to the camp. The closest thing we have so far to a home base, although we're talking about switching it to the hot springs further in. You're welcome here. if you want to stay, as long as, within the camp there's truce, you don't hurt anyone we bring in unless it's self-defense.
Kind of looks around a little bit. It's a little bit too exposed. You check that town over there, see if there's any unsavory types.
Quite a lot, unfortunately, but they seem to be stuck in their own loop of a tiny slice of their life. I indicate back toward where we first came from with the fire pits and the Perceptor.
Right.
They're busy shoving each other in burning pits, and they don't die. And we haven't checked out that direction, and I'm going to indicate to the north where the large fisher monster goes. But nothing seems to have come here so far. And I don't blame you for being cautious. How long have you been on the run?
Kind of looks around for a bit. Time got away from me, but I think it's about 2 months.
Just here in Paragon, or does that include before Paragon?
For Paragon, we actually had our parents. But no, 2 months in Paragon. Yeah. What about you? How long have you been here?
I haven't been keeping good track of days. I'll pull out my little notebook that I've been looking at. We've been here maybe not quite a week.
Right.
A little bit less, I think. Very hard to track time. I gesture at the featureless sky above. We seem to be trapped in this bubble. Seems to go below as well.
Yeah.
Have you found any places where you can look over the edge? Is it all the way around?
No, not yet. We've been mostly staying in that city area.
Hmm.
It looks
I applaud
around.
you. Cogsoot is the scariest area we've come across so far.
Stay hidden. It's a lot of buildings, basements, closets. You still stay alive. Well, I guess you're lucky you arrive in a relatively peaceful place. Far away plague, no loss. Seems good.
Yeah, we were very lucky. By the way, if you find one of those Atlas statues, I indicate the one in Riverbend, before it's activated, you can activate it by going up and putting a hand on its forehead if you need a quick escape.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've seen statues like this, but they don't, well, glow like this for one. Second, you don't really
Right.
do anything.
Yeah, they look all shriveled up.
Yep,
Skeletons.
just bones.
Yeah, that's before they're activated. They
Yeah.
seem to have been the city's not quite alive imitation of a helpful person, and also a quick way to get around the city.
I see.
So far, they don't remember a whole lot. They haven't been able to tell us much more.
That's a pain. I'd like to get out of here.
We're working on it. We'd love to join forces with you on that if you think you'd want to do that. Do you mind telling me if you found anything in that house you were staying in that pertained to the old Hunter family that used to own it? Like any old books or diaries or writings or letters?
Most things in there were rotted. Not much I can give you. I know the family's name.
Well, that'd be helpful.
Ochotnik.
That's a mouthful. I'll
Uh,
smooth out a little bit of dirt. Can you spell that for me?
it's OH apostrophe KHOT dash NIK. Orcish. Or hunter, if I recall correctly.
Oh, that's really helpful. Thank you. Yeah, I mentioned in passing we think someone related who's in a bubble, not close to the house, not incog soot. And it seems a thing to do that we can maybe try to find something for a cure and get them out. Long-term projects.
Well, I checked the place out. The only place that is lootable at this point would be there's a safe in the wall in the study and a trophy room. You ran past it, remember?
We did. Yeah, I don't think we saw much in there. What about the safe? Did you manage to get into it?
No. Tried acid, fire, cold, and all that, but it's not burning through. I think it's magically protected. There's no keyhole or anything like that either.
Is that magic or not?
Now, we might go back and have a look, but of course you're not required to come along. Although you are allowed to come along if you would like. What happened to your parents, if you don't mind me asking?
Lost them. First 2 weeks. Sacrificed themselves to help us get away from those lost.
I'm very sorry. That's gotta be rough.
It's fine. We've been handling since. We're fine. We're fine.
Insight check. How fine is Ruby actually?
Insight check, please.
Buttons.
He's not fine. He is afraid, which may be the cause of his paranoia a little bit, and definitely more than a little bit overwhelmed. The way he dresses right now, it's of high quality clothing, but he's not wearing it properly. And that tells you that he has some kind of high life upbringing. He's not helpless per se, but clearly he's out of his depths right now.
I will. Still squatting, so I am lower than he is. I'm just going to reach out one hand, palm up, and say, "Hey, it's gotta be real tough. You've been doing a good job keeping everybody alive."
Fuck you. He stands up and walks away.
I'll whistle softly to myself and nod. And I think I will pull out my little recorder and just slump down where I am and kind of rub my ears where the little bit of blood is still running out from the song.
Mm-hmm.
And I will play quietly to myself one of the oldest lullabies that my aunties taught me.
All right. And what about you, Jack? What do you do?
Oh. I want to do something, but I don't think everybody will approve of it, man.
I mean, hey, Jack is Jack.
Yeah, Jack is Jack, man.
Depends on what it is.
You can talk about it as a party.
Just wanna remind Ruby that I know what he tried to do earlier.
We were chasing them. We were absolutely chasing them when they were giving every sign of please go away. I remind you when they sprung their ambush, they didn't actually try to kill us, they just tried to run. And I was the one who tripped probably Ruby and made them fall down the stairs and break some of their vials.
Yeah, the rest it was the cellar that they trapped the ghost inside. And they tried to trap us inside.
I mean,
because we were chasing them,
yeah.
we are obviously at least somewhat trained in combat. They're a bunch of kids who have been on the run for 2 months.
Yes, and that doesn't excuse them for trying to kill us. We have our we did everything in our our capacity to tell them that we meant them no harm. Just wanted to talk, right?
Right, but that doesn't mean they have to trust us. And as tieflings, I feel
And
like
that
I'm
that
missing a little bit of extra campaign background here. They probably have extra cultural reasons to not trust anyone. Is that correct?
No, I don't think so. I'm confused too. I guess is it a Jack thing?
Can roll
To not
history
what
trust?
check.
what Jet thing?
I will happily roll a history check. Is there any... What is the cultural position of tieflings here? Oh, nope. I haven't
Nope.
met very many.
Nope, not many.
Can I do a retroactive one?
Sure.
From when, Abby says the tiefling thing.
Yeah.
Jeez.
19. All right. So,
Nice.
obviously, not all tieflings are evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they are but most tieflings come from Infedater, and Infedater is a country ruled by an archdevil. And plenty of criminal activities, debauchery, hedonism stuff happens in that area. So many tieflings who try to escape usually are the tieflings that don't agree with, all that. But that does not mean they are able to escape that label. They themselves don't have a reason to not trust other people, but other people have a reason not to trust tieflings.
So they've got things kind of stacked against them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, Jacques, do you want to talk it out in character?
Should.
Yeah.
You could approach the party with your idea and then, can see where the discussion goes.
It's not like Jack's going to approach the parties. Jack's gonna mentally talk to Ruby that
Oh,
don't try
shoot.
to be funny. Nobody's gonna know except him and me.
So there's gonna be a staring contest between the two of you.
I mean, you could angle it in a way that you're just trying to protect the party, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that is what I'm trying to do. But that's the thing though. Should I do it though? It might, yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah,
go for
fuck it.
it.
Let's go for
Yeah,
it,
just
right?
do it. That's what Jack would do. Go for it.
Yeah. All right. So as everybody were, talking with the newcomers and all that, Jack sits around the corner. He whisks back, looking at Ruby, happily chatting with Cass. Oh, sorry, not Cass, with Vi. Sorry. And then
That's a campaign
as
ago.
they've done chatting, Ruby said, "Oh, fuck you," and then go away. And then, you know, Ruby hears something in his mind. Hey, kid, I know I know everybody treats you well, but I know what you tried to do back there in the mansion.
She kind of looks around. Who's that? He begins to pull out like 2 vials containing green liquid.
Well, it's just me.
Do you make it obvious that it's
You're
you?
gone.
Or
If he's looking around, he would notice that I was there. I didn't break my eye contact at him. Just
alright,
looking at him.
looks around for a bit and then notices you. You? What kind of magic
Might be.
bullshit is this?
Well, this is my kind of magic bullshit. Either way, just like you're looking out for your sisters, your siblings, I'm looking out for these people. You do anything, any kind of that bullshit again, you're gonna have to deal with me.
He closes his eyes for a bit and then looks back at you. That was a mistake. I thought you were one of those bandits at the wall. They've been going after us for the past few months or for the past few weeks already. He sheathes the bottle, puts up his hand. I mean you no harm. I told you that you can't defeat the creature, right?
Yeah, well, I get that. But still,
Don't worry. No harm will come to your friends. Assuming no harm comes to my siblings.
as long as we have that kind of understanding, we should be good.
Wonderful. During this whole time, Aurora will just notice these two are just staring intensely at each other. And you try to check to make sure Bree doesn't notice, otherwise she's gonna start shipping the two.
Oh, I was just gonna say, tell me. I don't have higher perception. What is this?
Uh,
no!
Aurora will wait for them to stop staring at each other and then go sit by Jack.
All right. At this point, Ruby walked away. So yeah, go on.
Right. She's gonna sit down next to Jack and go, "You did that mind thing again, didn't you?"
Well, we're just having a little chat. Nothing
Looked
to worry
very
about.
intense.
Well, it is an intense ability. You have to focus to use it.
It's not my place to pry, but considering you were avoiding letting the rest of us know what it's about by using your magic, I feel inclined to ask if you'd share.
Well, it's just nothing. It's just that, these kids, they don't have the best of intentions when they met us. Just trying to, figure out what they were, trying to do. And hopefully they
Did you
don't do
find
it.
it?
They say they were, just trying to protect themselves. The bandits attacked them.
Right.
The one that we saw at the wall, remember?
Of course. I mean, do you believe everyone you come across?
Well, I don't, but well, at least they know that if they try something, that they have to do it to deal with some of us over here.
Right. I'm just saying, at least when dealing with nature and animals, threat and fear are not exactly a good companion for a long term friendship.
Oh well, I'll keep that in mind.
Best do that. Just gonna, slap her thighs and get back up again and go back to gossiping as if nothing happened.
All right. So you kind sorry, yeah.
Oh, I'll just pick myself up, go over to Mia, and ask how things have been going. All quiet here?
All quiet so far. Looking at Roland. No reaction with him. Campsite's being pretty quiet. Oh, and I got this for you. And pulls out a scroll. I don't think any of you were wizards in there, so I thought I'd make you one.
Oh, well, thank you very much. What does it do?
Detect magic. I'm sure one of you will be able to cast it.
Oh yeah, I think all of us, except maybe Astrid.
I don't know shit about magic.
Oh yeah, Esther is the only one who's not magic, right?
And technically Delilah
No, Delilah.
and
Right.
Fontaine.
Oh,
So technically half the party's not magic.
okay.
Yeah, no, this is great.
Yeah. Well, if you need any particular scrolls and you're not bringing me anywhere, just let me know. All right, I'll be able to whip up some first level scrolls for you.
That's amazing. Do you think you could do a spell that opens a magical lock?
Definitely, I think that's called knock. I am a wizard and I definitely know what level knock is, but the dungeon master will have to Google it
level
real
2.
quick.
If I'm not
No.
mistaken, it's
What's
2.
a dungeon master?
1 second. Yeah,
It's 2?
yeah, it's 2. Um,
Yeah.
no, sorry, that's a little bit out of
So,
my capabilities.
No. This is very helpful. Whatever help you can give us is very much appreciated. I'll sniff at the cooking pot. I know we just brought a lot of new people in. We can share out our rations, kind of call out to the group. Does everyone want to come get something to eat?
I imagine everybody immediately stands up, makes
Yeah.
their way over.
Immediately with the little
been a long
kids,
day.
the little kids rush over as well, with the palms kind of like pointing out, wanting some food. But yeah, everybody swarm around for the food.
can I serve the food to Abby and Reader?
All right, sure. You guys pull out. She made some kind of stew. It is not great tasting per se.
Not even with Citri's help.
Yeah, with Citri's help, it has gotten a lot better. It lost that pungent smell that you first smelled when you first came to the campsite, but it's still not that great. I hope you guys like it. I tried really hard. Mia kind of shouts out.
You did awesome, I tell her firmly.
Yay! As the kids, Bree, you go over to the kids and start giving them a bowl each.
Bad by giving them. Okay, so you guys just if you want to eat it, just eat far away from here. If you're not gonna like it, okay? Let's not hurt Mia's feelings. She
Yeah.
tried really hard for us.
They both of them.
Scoop up a glop.
Both of them look very confused, and then they eat it, and then immediately their red skin turned blue.
Oh
no.
Smile. Say it's
Mm.
good. Say thanks to
Persuasion
Mia,
check.
guys. Well, I am actually very good at persuasion.
Hey, let's go.
I don't know. Never mind. I have a +6 when I rolled a 3.
You had to flaunt it, didn't you?
I did.
As Greedo and Abby immediately. Oh no! I'm sorry. Is there something wrong with it? The kid gonna look at each other, then look at Bree.
No, I think I think they've been feeling a bit sick after the whole fiasco with the undeads. Uh, come on, I'll give you something a bit. Let's drink some water over there, and I will basically push them away and sleep them like some jerkies instead.
All right. So they happily took
Where
the
does my last
jerky.
turkey? Hold on. I'll eat jerky with them.
All right.
Yeah, I don't have any more rations.
All right. Yes.
Vi, do you know prestidigitation?
Oh, I do actually.
Wait. Oh, really?
Ooh.
Can
Wait,
you help me
Mia's
with
a
something?
wizard, and she doesn't know prestidigitation.
Aurora's gonna present her plate and say, "Can you make this taste all right? It doesn't smell natural."
Oh, right. What would you like it to taste like?
Pauses for too long, contemplating. It takes a good while. Onion soup was good, I remember.
I will snap my fingers 3 times over Aurora's bowl, and the smell coming off the bowl noticeably changes. Eat it
I
quick before
appreciate
it
you.
wears off.
Yep, just gonna start shoveling it immediately. In full view, as the people can see that, hey, she likes it, you know?
Yeah. Rubedo and also Citri gonna take the food, eat it. You immediately you see Rubedo does not look well. Looks at Citri. You can hear Citri whisper, "I tried my best." Mm.
Prestidigitation has a 10-foot range. I will stroll about, snapping my fingers as if I am humming to myself, and I will make everyone's glop taste
Much
like,
better.
Oatmeal with raisins.
All right. Mia's like, "Oh my god, everybody loves my food so much. Can I cook more, Henry?" And Henry kind of looks at Mia. "It's okay. I think I get how my enchantment works. I can do the cooking from tomorrow." "Really? Oh, okay. Next time then."
Can I make a constitution?
Go ahead.
You should be fine, right?
Eat before pulling and breathing.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Well, what
What
does
is
Astrid
this?
do?
Violently ill. I'm going to be violently ill. We're gonna blame it on my cat genetics. Something in that did not agree with me.
Oh, really? Maybe it's the chocolate that I put in the stew.
Put chocolate in the
You put it
stew.
in a stew?
Yeah, I thought it's a little bit salty, so I add a little bit sweetness to counteract it.
No. I don't know how to cook, but I think that sounds so wrong.
Wait, you see
See
it?
Ashton standing in the corner, and you're gonna hear that classic cat retching.
Oh dear, hairball. Yeah, that's probably the grass the herb that I found just now. Sorry, I need to
I
not
think
use
cats are
that.
also allergic to chocolate, maybe. In stew, I mean. On its own, I think she's fine.
Oh, I thought it was just dogs. Okay, I'll avoid using chocolates then. Do you need some healing? We got some potions over here.
Did you make them?
Yeah, no, these are the ones that we found when we were in Coxet.
Sure, I'll take some.
All right, here,
Inside.
go ahead, insight check.
Oh my god.
Trust in me, oh god. Oh my god.
Okay, there you go. No, this actually she found in the city, so
Okay.
hands you a potion of healing, Aurora.
Well, nice. She'll take it, and as she takes it, she looks her dead in the eyes and goes, "You probably shouldn't cook again, or at least not until you get lessons."
I thought everybody loved my food. Look at everyone. You liked it, right? Looking at Rubedo. Rubedo oh no, what about you, Henry? Shakes his head. Why?
It wasn't bad for a first attempt.
See?
Keep trying.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again tomorrow. No, it's okay. I'll take the cooking duties from now on. Don't you worry. Kind of pats Mia on the head. Oh, pooey. And she walks off towards Roland.
I feel like I should be taking poisoning damage.
I'm sorry?
Did she even eat her own stuff?
She did not. She was so happy looking at everybody else eating.
No, she knows.
And she's like, oh no, I don't like stew.
So yeah, you guys take your night's rest with a little bit of an upset stomach, but it did not stop you from getting a somewhat good night's sleep. So go ahead, take your long rest, please, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check on everyone's upset stomach.
Yeah, Aurora.
Question during long rest. I have some items in my inventory that I have not identified or don't remember identifying, which could be even worse.
All right.
So I just want to double check. I got a staff that we got from those skin dudes. Was that magical?
Stuff that we got from the skin dudes. That was
Yes.
magical. No. That one was not. If I recall, that one was not. There's a different stuff that's
Okay.
magical. That was not.
I'll just
I
discard that.
I was gonna say you got the +1/4 staff from
Yeah, I remember that from the
storm?
shop.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure because I also have the robe from the same guy because he kind of slipped out of his clothes before I tossed him in the river.
That is correct. You still have it.
Do the robes do anything?
The robes does not do anything.
Okay. I'll just I don't know, leave them at the camp, I guess.
All right.
If somebody wants to wear them, use them.
I
And that's
thank
it
you
for me.
for reminding me we have stuff also during the long rest.
Uh-huh.
I would like to attune to the imperfect stone of intellect.
All right. Go ahead, attune to it. All right. Anything else? Yes, Brie?
I didn't read this correctly. While attuned to this amulet, select 2 creatures at the end of a long rest. Okay.
Now you
I
get
got
to
it.
select 2 creatures. Who do you want to ship?
Ooh. Oh, is that why the name is Shipper? Shipper. Shipper.
I ruined my
Oh, is-
religion.
Did I just get that? Thanks to Jack. Damn. I am slow.
It's
Whoa.
been multiple months.
Look, my brain works differently. I'm not saying it works correctly, just differently.
All right. So who are you choosing to get a buff?
Who? They could put those who are always in the front lines. Maybe Astrid and Delilah, because somehow she's always in front.
All right. So Astrid and Delilah. Within 10 feet of each other, you get 1d4 bonus to your attack rolls and saving throw.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
1d4. So you're like blessed for like the next day.
As long as you're
You're
within
close
10
by.
feet of Delilah. Yeah. The new friendship that had blossomed last time.
Yeah, and I'm basically trying to get Delilah to join Shepherd.
Right.
Because
Okay.
last time I blessed her and she got a nat 20 and she was like, whoa.
All right. All right. So you guys take your long rest, feeling much better. Your stomach is less upset. And you wake up to normal. You wake up to actually to the sounds of rations being unwrapped and everything and being handed out to everybody so that you guys can eat. So you guys can have your breakfast a little bit as you prepare for the day. While you guys are preparing your breakfast, Henry kind of walks over to you guys. So, what will you be doing today? Other than, adopting more orphans for us to take care of?
Oh, should we go and fight the maw?
Sounds
Yeah.
like... If you're fighting them all, then I'm joining in. Sounds like a splendid idea.
Yeah, there's the mod. There's have you found the Wizard's Tower? We haven't found a way to get in yet.
Wizard's Tower, I don't think...
Down
Where is it exactly?
where's the town again? Down south of Serenia. What? Not Serenia. Serenia, was it?
Yeah, Serenia.
Yeah, the very
Yeah.
southernmost tip of Serenia.
Yeah, southernmost.
South of
most tip.
Serenia. No, it does not ring any bell. You can bring me over there, then we'll see what we can do about it. What do you say?
I mean, where do we want to focus our attentions? We have that house with the safe and the carriage out on the streets. We could go back to the Wizard's Tower and try to get inside. We could try to keep pushing through Cogsoot. Did we really need to go back to the mall? Vi says plaintively.
If I recall, we left Astrid's cart over there.
And Petunia could possibly be in there. That's the horse, right?
That
Or
is
am I
right.
mistaken?
Mule.
Mule sword.
Well, if she's being eaten, then maybe that should be our top priority.
Certainly hope she hasn't been eaten.
Plus, we finally both had a long rest at the same time, so.
Yeah. To the modest.
All right then. So, who are you bringing in? Who are you leaving behind?
Steve, right?
Definitely Henry.
All right. So, I'm gonna experiment with the ally system again. Yeah, just so that we don't have too many people on the board at once. So under the Paragon folder, there is an allies folder, and then you can arrange which one you want to leave at camp, which one you want to bring with you to combat. We'll follow the Baldur's Gate style where they give you extra buffs basically. But instead of an action, you guys essentially get your own legendary action. At the moment you have one, but as you get stronger, you'll
Get
gain
more.
more. Yeah.
I mean,
So-
Roland gives us an advantage on all strength checks.
Yeah, but Roland.
Athletic only.
Oh, I forgot to put while
And
in
strength
I
savings
put
to
but
roll.
while in combat. I forgot to put that.
Oh, while in combat, alright.
Yeah.
And also
Oh, with-
throws.
But Roland can only join if Henry or Mia is there.
So just something to give it a look.
Because Henry is
Henry!
the better choice, right? We need more tanks, right? Because Mia is the caster.
Definitely, I can do something about being up front. Just let me know.
And you also said there was an atlas outside the walls of Cogsoot that we missed somewhere on the battlefield. It would be excellent if you could point that out to us.
Definitely. So who else?
All
Just
right.
Henry?
Henry and Roland, I guess. No?
Henry and
Strength
Roland?
checks
Might
bonus.
as well take the three of them.
Yeah, how many can we take? How many can we take?
However you want, man. Just remember, individual. If you want to sneak, you have to roll stealth for individual. Each one of
Okay,
them.
I see. I guess all three, I guess. They all have beef with that maw, right?
All right.
Yeah.
You want to bring Henry, Mia, and Roland with you. Rubedo and the siblings will stay in camp.
Can we trust them to stay in camp?
And they're old enough to know.
But we trust them. Besides, we're not leaving anything valuable in camp.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that, you guys kind of get together. Henry needs some help to put on his armor, so Mia helps Henry to put the entire suit on. Mia,
Oh, I help. I have proficiency in heavy armor. and
Ah,
stuff.
perfect. Yeah. So you help Henry to put on the armor and everything.
Sorry,
Uh,
medium armor. But close enough.
Gotcha. And Mia is as well. Kind of gets ready, puts on her robe, and gets ready to coax Roland to travel with you guys. So, let me bring you guys to this map and let me know. You guys walk over towards the Atlas, and what do you want to do? Where do you want to tell it?
Serenia, right? And then we can just walk over.
Which
Either that or
The
actually
map
the
is
one What about the one just inside Cogsoot? And then we can run back to the. Well, I don't know if that's a good idea. Scratch that. I take it back.
Yeah, that's the problem though. Cocksuit thing. I don't want to deal with Cocksuit's enemies.
Wait, what was
Right.
the
We'll also
the
be coming
rope?
out the gate, so we'll essentially be funneling ourselves into the mall. We can't spread out and avoid it. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think we take the
Wait.
Serenia one and walk in across the battlefield.
You mean this one?
I don't know. It's still loading for me.
It's still loading, yeah, same.
You can hold. I know you can hold Alt to see which one is activated, which one is not.
Oh, this is not activated. Which one do we have? Is it the one in
The one with the
Surrender?
name.
Ice. Oh, can we? This is triggering for me. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, let's go this one. Yeah.
That one is unactivated. Here. And the Ma is here, right?
No, was here.
Oh. $8,000 feet. Wait, how long is 8,000 feet?
Over a mile.
A mile, over a
Oh.
mile.
Not so bad, right?
Not so bad. It's about what, half an hour?
Half an hour, yeah.
I mean, honestly, I would vote for the one back by the bridge.
Yeah,
And
but then we have to
There's a
cross the
troll.
trolls again. Yeah.
no, not that one. All the way back where the Death Mother
Yeah,
cultists
yeah.
were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm voting this one as well.
Ice.
I'm voting ice as well.
Alright. So we agreed on teleporting to ice, yeah?
Yes.
Alright. So, all of you, you disappear from your statue, or the kid's kind of just staring in awe as you guys get teleported away. And when you rematerialize, you arrive in the middle of a woods with, rustling leaves and kind of like a slightly spooky atmosphere right now. So, what do you guys want to do?
Let's walk across the bridge and go
Ah.
towards the mall.
All right. So, all of you begin traveling across, ignoring the monsters that are shouting in the background there. Make your way towards the mall. You travel past the house where you guys encountered that vision thingy. You walk by the mansion with the man in stasis. You even walk past the area where you last saw the carriage that was hanging up in the rooftop, up in the tree line. And you continue all the way until you arrive at the mouth of the gate towards Coxwood, where there is a battlefield that is currently in progress. Soldiers from two sides are eternally fighting each other again and again, reviving and fighting and dying and reviving again. As you recall, at the very far end, near the wall, there is a maw waiting for you. What do you guys do now? You guys are not yet right next to the maw. You are still like on the very far end of the battlefield.
The soldiers are basically unending, right? They die, they revive, they fight, they die again.
That is correct. They just keep fighting and fighting. And when one die, another one starts rising up again, and so on.
So there's no reason for us to join in the fight.
So, like before, you guys want to sneak around the battle and try to sneak in from the side? Yeah?
I think so. That would be the best option.
All right.
Yeah, Henry, where is the Atlas? Can we activate that first?
The atlas that we saw was inside the creature's mouth. It was like tilting slightly to the side. I'm sure it should be there.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Just wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we're all sneaking around.
All right. Go ahead, everybody. Roll sneak. I
Do
will
the
do the
toying.
thing. 1 second. Let me.
Pass without trace.
Pass without
Yeah,
trace.
there
you
you
go.
go.
Time to do it.
Woo!
The druid
Uh,
wakes up. Huh, pass without trace.
All right, let me just real quick add these guys to it. All of you,
What do you mean initiative?
not initiative, stealth check. Actually, in the future, I'm gonna put Fontaine into the companion
Friend.
section as well, ally
Yeah.
section as well, so that I don't have to continuously control him. All right, so go ahead, roll for it. Stealth check, please.
Oh,
Do we add
you
anything?
didn't add it.
Add 10.
So far it's 19.
Roll add a 10. 17
17.
with a 10. Mia is
Good.
nat 1, 12 with a 10.
Oh
No,
my
but I was 30.
god.
Come on.
Rolling another
Oh
now.
my god.
Come
These
on,
guys,
another-
man. These
another-
guys.
Okay, they're still mostly above passive perception of most things, you know?
Exactly.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
Good grief. Delilah just vanishes.
Yeah, the Lala Fontaine.
We have
When
more
they say
good
when you say Aurora's cast pass without trace, you thought it's pass without Delilah and Fontaine, is the two of them are just gone. But you continue to push forward, hopefully sneaking up around the creatures that is fighting at the center of the battlefield. You move forward a little bit, and let me see if as you guys are moving through the edge of the forest, you see the battlefield raging, and there are like kind of like commanders basically on the other side of the field, on each side of the field, and they're not really giving commands per se. They're more like shouting random nonsense, but it seemed to have conveyed enough of the instruction that the soldiers seem to move in tandem with the instruction. And then one of the one that is on the far side of the wall, the one that are wearing these dark blue robes, commands the soldiers around, and then their heads immediately snap towards you guys. Doesn't seem to recognize you guys yet, as he just stares at you guys. You guys are hiding in the brush, waiting and waiting. And then you see a bird flies about in the area, lands on top of Roland. Peck, 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 peck. And then you see the blindfold from the pecking starts to come loose.
Can I animal handling the bird?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, I have a bird of my own.
Okay.
What's this bird? Is it the raven also?
No, it's kind of like some kind of magpie or something.
That's perfect. It's smaller than a raven.
Yep.
So my bird will go bother it, just
All right.
as birds do, you know?
All right. Just
Stick
start
to it.
flying over and like squawking and like pecking, just being a general annoyance to it. Go ahead, roll me. What would that be? Intimidation check for a bird? Sure. Let's go with that.
An annoyance check.
There's no annoyance check. Yeah.
What's like charisma, I guess? 'Cause
Yeah, just
Bro is not
charisma.
proficient.
Yeah.
Can I have advantage because he's bigger? I don't know.
I would say no, unless you want to use fate point for it. But the DC should be low.
I mean,
There you go.
the roll will be lower. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. Your raven starts to fly around, peck at the bird. The magpie kind of flies around a little bit, but after a while, it starts to get annoyed and just flies off. But you do the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the blindfold?
About the blindfold coming off, I'm
Yep.
gonna use my invisible thing to tie it back.
Yeah, as it is slowly sliding off, Mia's kind of like ready to shout and try to leap forward, but then something pins the cloth in place, so it's not falling anymore and it's covering this creature's eyes. What do you guys do now?
who's closest to it?
Would be Mia or yeah, would be Mia. Mia's the closest one. Mia's
but-
gonna. And if anyone else wanna jump in, now's the time. Because otherwise, Mia's gonna slowly try to pull Roland down and try to tie a knot. Self check first with +10.
No.
No fucking way.
Oh my god.
It's not a critical fail though. We don't have that.
No. But as she tries to climb up, one of the branches, quote unquote, on Roland's body snaps as she kind of falls down onto the ground and tries to try to muffle the noises as possible, but the creature that was looking at you right now stops. Pointing in your direction, but they still haven't properly saw you yet. What do you guys do? Push forward?
I'm gonna tell Mia through my telepathy. It's okay. I can hold on to Roland's blindfold. We can move slowly.
All right. So go ahead, everybody, as you try to move forward. Try to keep stealth. Where do you have your stealth roll?
Can I like chuck a rock into a different place to
I
distract
was
them?
gonna say, if the person on the wall does any more reaction toward us as we try to stealth forward, I am going to go ahead and cast Major Image.
Ooh.
I can do it 120 feet from me, and I can make a 20-foot cube, so I am holding a reaction. If they look like they're going to send people toward us, I'm going to make a 20-foot dragon fly right over their head and then vanish into Cogfoot.
Ooh.
The guy is definitely sending a couple of people, as a pair of them that was kind of waiting in the back turns around and begins walking towards you. So upon noticing that, Mia, Vi, you immediately cast the spell, and all of you, out of nowhere, you see a giant dragon just flies over the battlefield and then disappear to Coxwood. The people on the battlefield immediately snap their attention to the dragon for a moment, allowing you to sneak past all of them and make your way right next to the gate where the hole in the ground was. Big problem? It's not there.
Wait, what? It moved?
You don't see any hole in the ground at all right now.
It's probably closed up waiting for someone to walk onto it.
Okay. Alright. Can I throw a rock at the location where I think the hole was?
All right. Go ahead, roll dexterity check for me as you toss it in their direction.
Dex check. Oh, chuck.
18. You throw the rock. It lands on the ground.
Nothing happens.
You don't see anything happen, but Aurora, you see on one of the pebbles that were on the floor breaks in half to reveal an eyelid. The eye looks at the direction of the rock and then closes it back.
I was gonna let out a low whistle to get everybody's attention and say, "That rock, pay attention."
Okay.
Oh boy.
I pay
Alright,
attention too.
It's still there then.
So what is
So what's our game plan? Yeah.
what is our goal?
We can stab it in the eye. We know where it is.
Are there
We
any of
kill-
those pointed wooden barricades still around?
The pointed wooden barricades are still in the area.
But do we kill it or do we just try to fish the Atlas out?
Hmm.
Can we even
Henry,
do that?
Roland wanted to kill it, right?
Hey, it's up to you. I'm not going to force you to fight something that you're not sure you could win.
I mean, I like the
Who's
idea of
that
just
agent?
trying to fish the Atlas out. Look over at Astrid. Understanding that if we see a mule inside, you'll need vengeance at the very least. But if no mule, can we just pull out the Atlas and then run?
I would assume that's the best course of action, and if somebody needs to pull the Atlas out, it might as well be me.
You are the tallest and undeniably the strongest. Sorry, Henry.
Understandable. More of a nerd myself. Ready?
I'm gonna need
Okay,
y'all to
so-
understand. I'm gonna need all of you to hold on to like a rope or something to pull me back out.
Yeah, so we need to set up a rope system. And I don't know, Astrid, when you go forward, do you want to push one of the pointy barricades along with you? And when the maw opens up, you shove that in and grab the Atlas?
Yeah, kind of like holding it open like a pry bar.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
pointy pry bar.
Very pointy. Yeah, we could do that.
Alright. So let me
I will-
just bring you to the battlefield.
I'll be right back and I'll cast guidance on
Uh,
Astrid.
Alright. So, Astrid, you begin to push forward.
As part of our setup, I'm going to take out. We have at least 3 ropes. I'm
Uh,
going
uh.
to tie 2 of them together so we have 100-foot length.
Alright.
And we'll set up. Let's set up full kind of a safety harness on Astrid
Alright.
so that
Yeah.
Astrid can just grab the Atlas and hug that, and we can all try to pull
I'll
her
try
back.
to pull. Alright. Okay.
Yep, we're going
And then-
fishing.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
And I will go ahead and find a tree and go ahead and tie our 100-foot length off to a tree like a good 80 feet from the maw.
Alright, with that long of a rope, you would be able to find a tree to anchor Astrid in. So right now the length is just enough such that she can fall into the hole, but not all the way down. Maybe like fall 10 feet into the hole. That's it.
Yeah. Do you think that's enough, or should I do one more rope and give you more slack in case the Atlas is farther down?
I think a little more slack would be useful.
Yeah.
I am worried. What if it closes its mouth and then cut the rope?
Well, that's what the pointy thing is for.
Point?
Yeah.
To hold it open.
Yeah.
The
I'm
tank trap
taking out a
thing.
third length of rope. I assume I'm borrowing someone's, and then I'll use the one we pulled off the rope of useful items for the wall.
Yeah, I
Alright.
have some on me.
Yeah, so we'll get 150-foot length. We're about 70 feet away, so that should give you a good bit of slack to work with.
Yeah. So you'll have 60 foot. You'll be able to fall 60 foot down if it's that deep. So, are you ready? Is the question.
I hope so. I'm going to set up. Oh, I don't want to get too close to the mall. We know it has a ridiculous range. Let's set up about 60 feet from the mall. And that way we should be in range of spells.
60 feet from the mall. I need to expand the battlefield a bit. One sec. I'm sure I can do that. Right. Offset padding percentage. Let's just go 0.5. Save change. Right. Are you able to see behind you?
There's a black.
It's just black next to it, huh?
Yeah.
That's not actual space.
This still kind of works.
Yeah, I guess.
But if we can see the grid, that'd be great.
Let me try something. I can
Probably fine.
add. You guys can continue discussing first.
I will as soon as my page loads in.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Oh, I thought. Okay. Wow, it takes a long time. I'll remove this. Save changes, and then I will put down the tile.
What are these things?
Those are the things that are fighting.
Oh my god,
And
they're so
merge.
close.
They are. All right, let
Oh
me
my
see
God,
if I
it's
can.
all dark now.
Yeah, I'm finding the map. 1 second. If I can find it. I have it here
But we don't have.
somewhere. A lot of work on the 12 maps. I want Paragon, please.
Good for you.
Oh dear. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. This
Oh.
one. Not that one.
Do a deer.
A
female
female deer. Right, okay, there you go. You see that now?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
But it's not green though.
I'm sorry.
Everything in Paragon is supposed to be green, right?
It's green tinted a little bit, right? Is it not?
No, it's not.
The
Oh.
sides are for me.
Yeah, the sides are. Only the sides are.
Yeah, that one's a little bit weird. But no matter.
I thought that was
The show shall
intentional.
continue. All right. So, what do you guys want to do? So, this around the map, you guys are like 60 foot away. So, around maybe very far back here. Oh, this is outside of the map again. What the hell?
Okay.
Okay.
Now I think we all take a hold of the rope and we let Astrid try to go forward and start pushing in a pokey thing.
One in mission improbable.
All right.
No kidding.
I'm
Above the
gonna.
table. This is a bad idea, but I'm here for it.
I'm gonna stay at least 60 feet away from Astrid at all times.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna put this here, which should match the tile. It does not. Good darn it. They could name it, but it's fine. So, Astrid, you begin to push forward. You're moving forward sneakily or just blase, just walking into it?
Whenever it decides to load, I'll let you know.
Okay, all right. It's still
But-
loading? God damn.
For me, it takes a little bit, just a little bit.
All
Let me
right,
try
all
to
right.
refresh the page.
Yeah, it finally loaded for me, so fingers crossed.
Yeah, distance. The rest of you are okay, right? So it's not like an issue on my end or anything.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
fine.
what
I'm
I
fine.
should do is take a barricade and just shove it as hard as I can towards the center.
All right. So you guys start pushing in that direction, and you move and you try to grab the barricade and toss it into what do you call it? Toss it in the general direction where the hole used to be. So I'm gonna need you to go ahead, roll strength check for me. Given this object's really big, it's gonna be really, really hard for you. So go ahead.
Wait. What
Yep.
Astrid is doing, would it be considered an attack or damaging?
No, I'll say it'll be more like an athletics check, pot throwing.
It Is it?
Cause-
Does it consider we're in combat?
Because I could
Yes, you
advance-
can consider yourself to be in combat if you so wish.
So Ashley's get
As
advantage from
in-
Roland.
Oh, should I rage first?
I mean, if you get free advantage.
You know what? I think I
Roland's
will
gonna
do that.
Roland's gonna give you free
Give you-
advantage
yeah.
anyways.
Ow.
Athletics check. That's his thing.
Just by being in the party.
Essentially, he'll be going over there and help you to drag the device, trying to push you, trying to get it into the hole. So go ahead, roll athletics check for me, please.
Yep, is whenever I can, actually see things.
Still can't see. Can someone send a screenshot to her? Real
Here,
quick.
let me just. I can roll a d20 in chat, right?
Yep,
Yeah, you
should be able to.
16. Ooh.
All right, I think I got the scale correct now. I hope. As Astrid, you try to pull this thing. You are rolling. You roll the 16 plus your strength. Roll one more time because you have advantage, Astrid.
All right.
Oh, that's a 10.
That is a 10. So we'll take that 16. Astrid.
There, it loaded.
16 plus 4 is a 20. As you drag that large device across the battlefield, you try to toss it, but it's a little bit heavy, so you're only able to toss it a few feet ahead of you, and it crashes down into the ground. It tilts to the side, kind of puncturing the ground a little bit, and that kind of causes the creature to start become slightly agitated as you see the hole in the ground begins to split and open up, allowing you to see the inside, where there's like this endless rows of teeth and maw, and about 10 feet down you'd be able to see the statue lodged in between its various teeth, surprisingly not getting destroyed. However, before you're able to do anything, one of the tentacle reach out towards you and tries to pull you in. So he's gonna start attacking you now, and I'm gonna need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative, please.
I have a question while we roll.
Yes.
The ability I have, or the spell rather, the thorns. What's it called? Spike growth.
Yes.
If I cast on the ground around the monster and it's like thrashing about and slamming its tentacles all over the place,
I
would
rolled a
that deal
net
damage
20
to
on
it?
initiative.
I'll say no.
Okay.
Given that it would be able to try to dodge the spikes as much as it can.
That's the thing. It's all around, right? All around it.
Fair. But I'll say no.
Okay.
That's not
Worth
what
a
I
shot.
want to roll a net 24. Gosh.
All right, let's start the initiative. Top of the round is Fontaine.
Fontaines. Gonna do Fontaine.
Fontaine gonna do Fontaine things. So let's see. Astrid will be around here trying to throw one of those holes, failing unfortunately. One of the spikes. So you guys are about
I'll be
60 foot away. So you're around this area here.
Alright.
All right. Fontaine will climb up to. I did long rest for Fontaine. That's why he's dying. Long rest, please.
Wait, do we remember the range of it? 120, was it? 150?
Range
I
of
think
what?
50.
The tentacles.
Fontaine is good.
Could get up to here until like here or something. About 30, 50 feet, I think.
Fontaine is going to ready his action, waiting for the time when Astrid comes into range to take a shot, which brings us to Vi. What do you do, Vi?
What do you do?
Okay. I will go ahead and I will try to Ray of Frost this creature past Astrid and into the maw.
All right, go ahead. Roll to hit for me, please. That is a 14. When you try to hit the ray of frost at it, the creature simply retreats back to the ground a little bit, and the bolt crashes into the ground, creating this small icicle, but does not hit the creature. Your bonus action movement, anything?
I will go ahead and inspire Astrid.
All right.
I'm going to call out to Astrid for Petunia. Hopefully not, but just in case.
All right. So, next in the order, Bree, what do you do?
Be in her net 20s.
Stop. Not that one. From what I remember, was the thing particularly dexterous?
You can spend an action to roll history check.
No, I'll just figure it out then.
All right.
Can I, so Fontaine is holding an action to hit when Breeze is in, right?
When someone is within 5 feet of the creature, basically, to give him the sneak attack.
Oh, got it. Then I'll just try and do some secret flame.
All right, go ahead. Dexterity saving throw from this guy as he tries to move out of the way from the fire. But given that it is in a hole, the fire approaches it and it's unable to do anything, and the fire begins to burn up its outer shell, and armor does not do anything against your sacred flame. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Armor? There's armor?
Earth armor, dealing 8 points of damage onto the guy. As the fire begins to burn the tentacles a little bit, its eyes kind of twitches and focuses on you, Bree, which brings us next in order, Aurora.
Back.
How far back you want to go?
One space.
All right, 1 space back. All right, next in the order, Aurora.
Okay,
What do?
Because I was AFK for a second, we didn't have a plan of any kind, right?
A plan was to toss the spikes into the hole so that the creature is unable to close its mouth properly, and then that buys Astrid some time to pull out the atlas.
And we
Sounds
have
good.
a whole rope harness for Astrid to help pull her out.
Aurora will close her eyes and concentrate on her magic girl transformation as she takes on the starry form of the archer.
All right.
And as part of that bonus action, it deals, or rather, I can make an attack against an enemy. So
Go ahead.
I'll do that right now. 13.
The projectile tries to hit the creature, but again, it retreats again, creating this outer shell. The projectile hits that outer shell, does not hit.
Aurora will smile ever so transcendently and say, "Dodge this," and cast Moonbeam right on him.
A bright moonbeam just like strikes the creature from the top. Is it start of its turn or
I think
starts of its turn there? Starts
so.
turn.
When a creature enters for the first time or starts its turn, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you can see the light. It's right there. It can close the shell, but the shell's gonna burn too, regardless. So it is in pain right now, which brings us to Delilah, who's gonna be satisfied sitting right at the back here. All right. All right.
Hey, 10 feet.
Go ahead.
10 feet of Astrid. Come on.
Move it.
10 feet of Astrid.
To get the blood.
Oh right. Okay. The blessing. All right. Okay. So Delilah's gonna move in then.
She wouldn't do that.
Exactly.
She wouldn't do that.
So she'll pull out the crossbow and use the the blood maledict. Takes 1d4 damage, dealing 3 points of damage to herself. And she gains the additional fire damage, which she's gonna shoot the crossbow in the direction of the maw. Attack normal. The projectile catches in flames, hits the creature, but again, it kind of bats it away with its tentacles, not landing a hit. And she makes a second attack. Even more further away, just flies over the creature, does not hit it at all. Next in order is Jack. What do you do, Jack?
Well, seeing as everybody, started to move, I'm gonna aim at the creature,
Uh-huh.
focus my things, and then an ice forms.
All right. Constitution saving throw as it tries to resist, but while the outer shell is strong, the creature inside is not. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Double
And deals 9 points of damage. Got it.
It has disadvantage on the next. I don't know if the tentacles counts as weapon or not.
It counts. It counts. Like a natural weapon is a weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
On the next attack, it has disadvantage.
Next in order, go ahead. He's gonna roll a Constitution.
Oh, wait.
Sorry.
Then I'm gonna step to one space forward. Can't
Roll.
move.
Sorry. Game force. There you go.
There you go.
All right.
See, right there.
Which brings us to this guy. Is gonna roll Constitution saving throw, which it fails,
DC is 15.
dealing
13 damage.
dealing 13 points of damage onto the creature as kind of like the mood kind of like starts to burn it. It screeches out this in loud pain, and you can see some of the guards out front begins to notice your presence as well. And it is good. You can see this creature, seeing that it's in pain, it starts to move, and then the earth around it starts to kind of like cover the entire area as it burrows underground.
And oh shit!
We should have
What is
let
this?
Aster go in first. Wait, no, that would have been horrible. Never mind.
Yeah, that would be horrible.
Or actually,
Okay.
before it goes underground, it's gonna pull you guys in with it first. So let's
What? How far?
all right. So let's see. All right. So one on Astrid.
Okay.
That is a hit on Astrid. Astrid, you are
Okay.
now grappled and restrained. And
Wait.
yes.
We don't want Astrid to be restrained, right? Okay. So, and then before that thing happens, I'm gonna touch my head. Oh my god, something's coming over. Ooh.
Okay.
Astrid, watch out
What?
for that tentacle.
As you see a tentacle rushes in your direction, and thanks to that warning, you're able to move out of the way, and a tentacle splatters on the ground, missing her.
And then Astrid is inspired, getting advantage on the next
Aster has
roll.
advantage and Bardic. Oh my god. Make it
She
count.
cannot fail physically.
And then it makes 3 more attacks on Astrid.
Oh.
That is a
There's no
hit,
one around.
and you're now
Oh my
grappled.
God.
And that will be it, I think. That is right. Which brings us... Yeah, okay. That is the end of its turn, which brings us next in order is... Oh, it's going to start burrowing on the ground now.
Wait, do we get an ally action or no?
Yes!
I don't know what. Because you say we require one ally action. I don't understand how we count that. Is it like back with support points or?
Yes. So you have one ally action that basically works as a legendary action. What you can use the ally action for, you can look at the list of people that you bring into combat there, which is
3.
Roland, Mia, and Henry. So now you can just click on them, and then you should be able to see what they can do for you.
Where? Oh, in the allies thingy.
Yes.
Yeah. Roland can't do shit.
Oh, Henry can make a melee weapon attack within 60 feet.
Yep.
Oh, we could have gotten +1 bonus to spell save DC. How do we do that?
I'm sorry.
How do we do that? How do we do the passive? Like turn on, hey, now we
You
got
you
+1.
just have it. You just have it.
Oh,
So next in order is Astrid. What do you do?
I'll
Oh,
do
it's
an
time
attack.
to rage.
All right, Astrid rages out loud, and now you have advantage on your strength check, in addition to the bardic inspiration, in addition to the silvery barbs, in addition to Roland helping you out as well.
Hey, where'd it go?
Underground.
It dug underground, and you don't see him anymore.
But one of the tentacle is grabbing onto Astrid, right?
That is correct. So what do you call? You would be able to see the tentacle leading underground.
I'm going to try and struggle to break free.
Go ahead, roll athletics or strength check. Sorry, roll strength check for me, please. My bad.
Right.
He
Does
wants
it
to
automatically
break
come with
free.
Advantage, yes.
She wants to break free.
That is a 10. You try to break free, but the tentacle's wrapping around you strong.
Bardic.
Or you can bardic it.
If you want to, it's an extra D8.
Right. Yeah, let's do that. So
All right.
D8.
Yep, go ahead.
Alright.
So we'll take the first one for a 17. With a 17, you're able to break yourself out of the tentacle, and the tentacle retreats back underground. What do you want to do now?
What did that use? Was that an
That's
action,
an action.
bonus action, what?
An action to break free.
And I used my bonus action to
Rage.
You rage.
Rage.
Yeah, you can. You rage aloud. You have your movement if you want to go anywhere.
I'm gonna go
Astrid is
towards it.
already carrying one of the spikes, right? No?
No, she has it. Kind of, she threw it just now, but it landed a few feet away. That's it.
Okay, I see.
I'm not done with it. I'm gonna go over there and like agitate it.
All right, so let's say this thing is the. Oh, that's so small. Let me just change that real quick. But that thing is the statue that you threw. The spikes that you threw, you toss it here. And that is the end of Astrid's turn, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, next in order is top of the round. You want to discuss, or shall we just proceed?
Well, I think we should dispatch the soldiers if they come running, which is very probable.
I think I can handle with that, provided that the Maw is not their allies.
I was about to say we should also all immediately split up into every possible corner of the world because I think it's gonna come out under us.
Yeah, I think the Maw can move, right?
Yeah.
Could be moved.
No way it can't,
Okay.
right? I mean,
I don't know.
It's not.
I don't trust it not to.
Yeah, it's a living.
That's very reasonable, yeah.
Wait, the Atlas is out.
No, that's the
No,
spikes.
that's the spike.
I don't have any other
Okay.
token.
Why don't you draw something, Mr.
Yeah.
Artist?
Okay then.
That's right.
Let me just change it real
Oh,
quick.
use an acid.
You're gonna what?
Use an acid.
Yeah. 1 second. I have.
Also, do we have music?
We do. It's been playing. Do you not hear it?
I do not hear it. No.
Wait.
I do hear it,
Oh, I think it's just too
but
low, is it?
it's choppy for some reason.
Oh. All
Oh
right,
no,
we'll
it's
just
just too low. Yeah.
we'll just use this
It's
wooden
just volume
pallet
is
thing.
just too low.
All right. Okay. Let me just put it up a little
Yeah,
bit.
sure. That works.
All right.
But yeah, I think we see if we can hold out for another turn or two and see if Astrid can, go up there and make it open up again and grab what we need.
All right.
Wait, what if it just appears right underneath Astrid?
Well, we have her tied to a rope, and the plan was for Astrid to actually get down in the thing, so if it makes our job a little bit easier, honestly, I think we roll with it.
All right. Fontaine is actually Fontaine would be able to take the shot. I forgot about that. Because it moved close. It did not. Never mind, it did not. So
Did not.
Fontaine wasted his action. He'll ready in
I know,
action.
did yet? Did
Fun-
yet say it moved closer so he can move?
Damn it! I spoiled it. Fontaine's gonna ready his action against see if anything. The moment he sees the roper, he's gonna start shooting at it. Vi, what do you do?
Can kill it. We just need to use spell save DC because he's not very dexterous.
It's not very
Ah.
constitution-y as well.
Really?
So I'm going to move
Yeah.
back along the rope. We gave ourselves 150 feet. I'm
Yeah.
going to move back 20 feet. I have Spell Sniper, so I can still try to hit with Ray of Frost, and I'm just going to try to smack that area of the ground where the tentacle is leading with another Ray of Frost.
All right. Go ahead. Roll to hit for me, please. 14. So you try to take a shot. The frost hits the ground, creating this spiked area. It suddenly looked a little bit more crumbly at that section, but it does not hit any creature over there. That's the end of your turn, right?
That is 2 14s in a row. Yep, that's my turn.
All right. Next in order would be Bree. What did you do, Bree?
All these guys are coming closer.
Not all, but it looks of it only some of them. 3 of them. This ones here are moving in close.
Okay. Also, what Astrid is planning to do, would it be considered an attack? Or
If she's swinging a weapon, it's an attack. Otherwise, it'll be more like an athletics check.
okay, then never mind. Because I could give her a sanctuary, but if she's gonna attack, well, it's gonna be a while before her next turn, so I can do that. I'm gonna sanctuary on Astrid
All right.
in case the maw comes back out and wants to attack it.
All right.
As a bonus action, with my action, I'm gonna Sacred Flame. No, they're probably not withhold the dead because they're dead. Yeah, let's go with that.
All right. Who you are telling it
added
then?
the +1 save DC there because Mia's there and Roland's there.
All right.
I guess this one.
All right. Roll wisdom saving throw. It succeeded, unfortunately. As the fire flies in its direction, it leaps to the side, dodging the attack.
It's told the dead. It's told the dead.
Sorry.
You not see it?
No, now I see it. That is very slow. That one, it failed. So go ahead, roll for damage, please. Low damage, the D8.
Yeah, low damage.
Dealing
Damn,
4
just
points
let
of
me
damage onto the
finish it.
creature. All
I'm
right.
gonna move back.
All right, go ahead.
1, 2, 3. Here.
All right. Which brings us to the guards over there is going to start moving in your direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where it starts swinging its halberd at Delilah first. Swing at Delilah. That is a hit on Delilah, dealing 21 points of damage.
Sorry.
As one strike swings at her. She thought, okay, she's made a mistake, she'll be fine. But then when the attack hit, it cleaves in deep, causing her to start bleeding out through her torso as it hit surprisingly hard from that creature. Next in order is Aurora. What do you do?
Oh my god.
Well, my whole plan just shattered. I was gonna just move freely, but no. Seeing this, Aurora will dematerialize and reappear.
You're not exactly next to him, right?
No, you're
I
not.
am. I'm within 10 feet, right?
Yeah, within 10 feet, yes.
And I don't want to be on the receiving end of a thing that deals half my health and damage. So, tell me about this structure here.
It's
Is
just
it,
a decorative structure on the side of the gate.
Is it like suspended above the ground?
It is on the ground. You can climb up it.
Okay. I'll Starlight Step or Misty Step for some people.
All right,
Over
30 step
there.
away. 30 feet away.
Yep. So I can just like move, let's say, here, which is like within the guy's reach, right?
Mhm.
And then 25 feet.
Oh,
And
that's
right?
20. That's
No.
45 feet away.
Yeah, but
Oh, you move
Did you
first
not-
and then you.
okay.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, there
yeah.
you go.
Right.
I did the whole calculation and everything. But
Yeah,
okay,
sorry.
I'll ready a reaction because the
Mhm.
moonbeam can move 60 feet wherever, whenever.
Yeah.
I'll ready a reaction for when the creature reappears. I'll moonbeam him
All right.
right
Next,
in the face.
right. Next in order is Delilah. Delilah, seeing the situation, is going to very quickly action disengage, move very far away from that guy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and is going to take the opportunity to shoot back at the guard. Attack. That is a hit, dealing 11 points of damage as the creature gets struck by the arrow, and the blood that is splattered on that crossbow bolt begins to burn and engulf this creature in its entirety, and it falls down to the ground. Next in order is Jack. What do you do, Jack?
Well, what do? The maw is still on the ground, right?
That is correct.
Okay, then I'm gonna. Hey, wait. Oh, the creature's dead. Oh my god.
It only has 11 hit points.
Well, okay. There goes my plan.
What did Delilah roll?
I'm sorry.
What did
What?
Delilah roll to hit?
23.
Oh, jeez, okay, never mind.
Then I'll just move one step ahead again, looking
Mhm.
at Astrid. And I'm gonna take the dodge action.
All
That's
right. Dodging, which brings us next in order is this man. As it begins to move and emerge directly under Astrid, which immediately procs your reaction to pull the moonbeam towards it.
Zoop.
And since it's entered
Careful not to
the...
get out.
Spotlight.
Maybe here?
Yeah,
She just
alright.
doesn't.
Yeah. So upon entering that area for the first time on its turn go, it's going to roll Constitution saving throw. Go ahead, roll for damage. 16 points of damage as the creature managed to resist most of the pain this time, holding on to dear life. It is going to start attacking. It is going.
Fontaine's reaction?
Fontaine's reaction
Ah.
immediately triggers,
It should.
shoots at the creature upon seeing it. That is a 19. A 19 does not
man.
hit.
What?
Oh,
As it hits the hardy surface of the creature, it does
Okay.
not puncture its hard outer shell.
Spellcasters on it.
oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
casters only then.
Which brings it is going to start biting. It's going to start to tentacle. It's going to tentacle 1, 2, 3. Okay, it can tentacle the 4 of you: Aurora, Jack, Fontaine, and Delilah. So first, let's do with Aurora first.
Oh, it's not doing Astrid?
Astrid's already there.
Okay.
So first is Fontaine.
Yeah.
Fontaine managed to leap out of the way. Next in
I thought it was
order.
first Aurora.
Oh, sorry. Did I say Fontaine? Did I say Aurora? Okay. First Aurora. I rolled a 9, so that's a miss. Second is Fontaine with a 22,
Wow.
which is a
Sorry,
hit.
Fontaine.
And he is now
Wow.
grappled.
Wow.
Next
It was
is
said.
Jack. Jack, he rolled a
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. That's
Because
good
of
because you.
dodging.
All right, disadvantage to a 12. Am I reading this right? Your AC is 11.
Yeah. That's
All right, you are now restrained as well. You're grappled and restrained as well. Last one is going to strike at Delilah. The Delilah managed to bat it away with her crossbow, and the tentacle slams into the ground and reels back. And at the same time, it reels everyone that is currently being grappled as well, as you guys are pulled 25 feet closer to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the creature bites into Astrid.
Can't.
Hey,
Can't wisdom saving throw at the start of its turn, right? Because you sanctuary her.
16.
DC 16. It failed, and it's going to try to take a bite at someone else, or it fails. It fails. There's no one else to bite over there, so that is the end of its turn. Yeah.
It can bite itself.
Are you gonna try? Can you like not? Over there.
Which brings us to these guards over here, who is curious about the commotion, starts moving down. 4, 5, 6 is going to attack Fontaine with advantage because he is restrained now.
Oh, no.
That is a hit, dealing
Oh.
14 damage to Fontaine.
Oh,
As
my
he
God.
reels back in pain. And this other guard here is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and is going to start swinging at the hole in the ground, which it fails. Next in order is Astrid. You see all these creatures are closing in on you, and it tried to bite you just now, but for some reason changed its mind. What do you do?
I'm protecting you.
do I see the Atlas statue in there?
You do see the Atlas statue in there.
All right. Is anyone else holding onto the rope?
It's being held taut by a tree right now. Not taut, it's being held next to a tree. If you jump, you're gonna fall immediately to the very bottom of it, which is about 30 feet down. No, 30 feet is too much. 10 foot, yeah. You're gonna fall 10 foot down. But that is where the Atlas statue is.
All right. I don't know if I can get out on my own. I need to rely on people to pull me out.
We're still back there. We can pull you in the back turn, or we can. Can we ask one of our NPCs to pull?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
Henry's there then.
Okay, and also, are you allowed to use the gauntlet to grapple the Atlas statue?
Oh.
Would damage it, but I think you can.
Would it damage it?
Most definitely, because it will puncture a hole into it. But that would
Well-
definitely work to pull you to it, because it'll be heavier than you.
How about vice versa? Can I pull it out with a gauntlet, like holding onto it?
Oh, you pull yourself out
Yeah.
of the hole while holding
Yeah.
onto the Atlas.
Yeah.
Depends on what are you shooting at, because whichever is heavier is going to be the anchor. That wall would certainly work, yeah. Well,
All right, let's do that.
I'll see if the brick would be able to hold the weight of the two of you, but we'll roll for that. But go ahead.
As a safety measure, I do have javelins. If this thing tries to swallow me, I do want to hold a javelin up over my head to use it like a crossbar.
All right, yeah, I got you.
You still
Alright.
have sanctuary, so even if he tries
Okay.
to bite you, he'll bite someone else if he fails.
All right, let's do it. Jump down in there to grab that Atlas
All
statue.
right. So you jump down in there. You step onto this kind of like fleshy surface that is sizzling underneath your boot. You figure you should not stay here for long.
Nope.
Acid, oh my god.
Uh,
Obviously.
right.
Let's see they coming.
You grab onto the statue, so that's one of your attack, and you have your second attack. You want to bonus action. You can shoot your your gauntlet out to the wall nearby. I'm going to need you to roll D100 for me. Under 30, the wall's going to collapse. Sorry, you're gonna survive. The wall's gonna sustain you if you roll under 30. 3-0.
Okay, so do I roll with advantage? Because
It's just D100. just to
Okay.
see if the wall is able to hold both of you.
Can we re-roll the 100s with fate points?
No.
Damn it.
41. You try to bonus action shoot it up to the nearby wall. It hits, but when you hold on tight to the atlas, your gauntlets start to reel in, almost stretching you apart. But then the one of the bricks on the wall comes loose, breaks off, and falls down to the ground as your javelin returns back to your gauntlet.
Well, I figured it would yank all that brick into the mall's face.
It's a little bit. It's just a small brick. You still have your second attack if you want to do anything.
You want to try that again?
Your gauntlet is a bonus action.
That's
Fortunately.
true. All right.
You could attack the inside. It's pretty squishy,
That is true.
maybe. You will lose
Oh.
Sanctuary, but you know.
Yeah.
End of your turn, we can get Henry to pull you out. Right?
Yep.
You can do that?
Yep.
Yep. Bonus action. I think I will be just securing the rope around myself and the Atlas statue, just
All
for
right.
double safety.
All right. Go ahead. Yeah, that's fine. You try to hold on tight, and now, what do you call? Henry is going to try to pull you out. So go ahead. Someone roll for me. +5, please. D20 +5.
I say Jack rolls it.
Go ahead, Jack.
You want me to roll?
You have shown to not roll terribly this
This session.
so
Alright.
far.
All right. Go ahead.
So
Uh,
I think everyone else has had a bad couple of rolls.
Hey,
So.
I've rolled pretty good. I just rolled a net 20, so I don't think I think I probably
you just used your luck, yeah.
so what do I roll? D20 plus 5?
D20 plus
Yeah.
5. That is right.
D20 plus 5. Roll!
My next
Fate.
Throw a bardic inspiration to Henry.
Did you give it to Henry just now?
I'm
I
asking
guess
if I
I'm sorry. Go on.
Oh, I was asking if I could throw a bardic inspiration to Henry on that.
If you spend a fate point, I'll give you.
Wait, before that. I think because I still have my reaction, right? So I can just something's coming over me again. My head hurts.
Wow. Man, Jack's been getting a lot of headaches, huh? But
And then I
sometimes
said,
it's good.
Henry, you gotta use your hips. Use your hips more.
Oh, of course. I was using my back. That's why. Try to use the hips. Go ahead.
Nice!
D20
Use your
plus
legs.
5.
Come on, D20 plus
5.
5. Roll.
The exact same. So yes, if you spend
I regret everything.
if you spend
Okay, let
fate
me
point,
try
I'll
that.
allow that bardic if you guys want.
Oh, I should have rolled, dude. That was not 20. At least pay point to say I did the roll instead.
No.
Yeah.
Just waste on that 20.
I did! Another net 20!
I am
To
happy.
prove a point, I hope you're happy.
If the group is okay with using a fate point, I am happy to throw a d8 on top of that 11.
Go ahead.
Oh. Before you use that fate point, you do get advantage on athletics check. So roll one more time for Henry.
Oh, one more time.
Yep.
Okay. 20.
Can I roll
Before that bardic.
Can what my roll just now be it? God damn it, Jack! Stop rolling!
All right. So we'll take that 11. Vi, you want to inspire Henry?
Yes, please. That's one more. That's 1d8.
All right. So one fate point. He will go ahead and roll the d8 for me, please, Jack.
Can
Oh
I
my
roll
god.
it?
D8. Where's my D8? Ha! Hey, what? Not 2D8, 1D8. What the hell?
5. That is a 16. As Astrid, you suddenly feel lighter a little bit as you gets pulled off the ground. You look at the corner as you emerge from the top. You start to see Roland and Henry, both of them from at the back, red faced, trying to pull you up into the surface there. I'll say he'll be able to lift you up right up to the edge, holding that statue. Which brings us to top of the round. Discussion.
Discuss.
Get Astrid out and run.
Yep. With the statue.
The statue is really heavy, just FYI.
But it's injured. Couldn't we just try?
We have Astrid's cart somewhere, right? Put the statue in the cart and then push it away.
Alright, we can say the cart is here.
Ah, there you go.
And Henry is pulling on the rope. We can potentially... Well, Astrid is super strong, but Henry can help lift the statue into the cart.
Definitely. It's heavy, for sure. It's heavy and oversized, which makes it difficult for Astrid to carry. But,
Does Aurora has enlarged reduce?
oh, that would definitely help.
Does she?
Crit
think-
had to
Aurora's strong, by
go.
the way.
The crit had to go. Yeah, it's all good. Top of the round, Fontaine. He's going to bonus action, take aim.
He has it.
Let me check him real quick. Aurora. Spellbook, 2nd level, right?
Yeah.
Yep, 2nd level.
He does not have.
Hear it?
He does not have it.
Of course.
Yeah. Fontaine is going to take aim, bonus action, advantage. Shoot. That is a hit, dealing damage and sneak attack. I feel like he rarely does this, dealing 21 points of damage onto the guy. As the creature reels back in pain as one of the eyes inside the mouth was impaled by one of the spikes, by one of his crossbow bolts. And that will be the end of his turn. Vi, what do? You see the creature's reeling in pain. I'm sorry? He rolled a 22.
Ooh, okay. So I think AC 20, I think.
20, 21, 20 or 21 or 22.
Alright. So, Vi, what do you do?
So I am going to... Sorry, checking distances here. I'm going to back up a little more, following the rope,
Alright.
and I am going to cast Major Image again.
Ooh.
And you said there were 2 types of groups on this battlefield?
That is correct. One robed one, one armored one.
So I am going to make... One more thing. The ones hitting us are the armored?
Armored ones, that is right.
Yeah, so I am going to make a group of robed figures come running out of the trees kind of here.
Mm-hmm.
And the great thing about Major Image is that I can make it move to appear like walking or running and make sounds, and I'm going to have this illusory group of blue robes start moving in between us and the armored figures who are coming toward us, waving their arms aggressively and appearing to chant things and prepare spells,
Alright.
gesturing at the armored people.
Alright, these guys began running, trying to distract these guys. And we'll see what happens next, which brings a bonus action movement.
I moved back a little bit I can only cast a cantrip if I have a bonus action. That's going to do it for me for now.
All right, Bree. What do you do?
Okay. Fontaine's closer to it, so it's still kind of safe. Yes, it's still kind of safe. So action Sacred Flame on the maw.
On the maw, all right. Dexterity saving throw. Which it fails. Go ahead, roll for damage. Dealing 10 points of radiant damage onto the creature as the fire begins to envelop it once more. It is not looking well at all right now.
And
Anything else, Bree?
bonus action Healing Word on Fontaine because the enemy's getting closer on him.
All right, go ahead. Heal up. Fontaine gains 7 points of hit points. Next in order is our...
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. One space.
All right, one space, go.
I can't.
There you go.
Thank you.
Next in order is Aurora. Aurora begins to, as a bonus action, is going to strike that creature with its kind of like cosmic star that falls from the skies.
Yeah.
19. That does not hit as the projectile just slams onto the surface of the creature but does not deal any damage. And then as an action, she is going to cast
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam is going. Movement is to move. That's it. So a bit of a waste.
She could. Okay, the wand's thing there. If she moves it a little bit, she can get this guy too.
Should be told that.
Moonbeam is concentration, so if it's still up, she can move that.
All right, fair enough. So Moonbeam, move it up here so that it targets both of them, and she will end her turn right there.
Wait, we'll get Astrid.
I think she should move back as well. Starting, we're gonna start to run, right?
All right. So
Yeah,
1, 2,
she-
3, 4, 5, 6.
I have Sanctuary. It won't hit me, will it?
Sanctuary's
No.
gone.
Because it's wisdom saving.
Why is it gone? Astrid didn't attack anybody.
The statue grapple is intact.
I'll say no because you're not. I'll say for in this context, it will not be not considered an attack.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, because it's like willing, you
It
know.
deals damage to another creature.
Oh, deals damage, not attack, right?
No, it says makes an attack
Okay.
that
No.
casts a spell that affects an enemy.
Yeah, grapple grapple will be an attack. However, in this context, it's not really an animate object, so you're just more like holding it. We're just flavoring it as the grapple attack.
It's more of a pick up action. Right?
Yes.
Pick object.
Yes,
Object
yes.
interaction, yeah.
Delilah is seeing the situation over there, is going to take another shot at the guy again. Oh no, take a shot at the guy that's disturbing Fontaine there. Second shot, that is a miss with an 11, but takes a second one. That is a 13, which is also a miss. Both crossbow bolt flies in the creature's direction, but gets blocked by his shield. Jack, what do you do?
Well, looking at the maw, seems weak, right?
It is not looking well right
Died.
now. Yeah, the tentacles kind of shriveled up a little bit, looking very languid. What do you do?
Alright, I'm gonna have to use my big guns. Yep.
What are you using?
Let's see if I can do this. Alright.
Describe your
I'm gonna-
spell.
Gonna focus on. Just gonna focus on my, all of my might, my psychic might at the maw.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
all right.
And
I don't know
then
what that
a purple wave emits from my forehead. towards towards
Oh
the
my
thing.
god, he's an
Your
illithid.
third eye? You have a third eye?
But yeah, like this
From
wave
my
of
far.
this wave of energy just
Energy.
blasts outwards from Jack's forehead. It tries to move, but it's a hole in the ground, so it can't move. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Alright.
Dealing 35 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
Yo! You said
Well,
I couldn't kill it.
Well, that purple beam of energy is too strong. Bits of pieces of it started to fall off. The tentacles are flying away, and then everything just just flew off.
Yeah, so like the wave is so strong that it starts to dig the mud in the ground a little bit to a point that it managed to unearth the entire creature, which is like this upside down cone that is embedded in the ground with tiny insect-like legs protruding from the side. But due to the force, it's just pushed out of the ground and toppled and now facing down to just a giant cone in front of this area right now. And this creature is gone.
Is dead. I'm gonna turn around.
Yeah,
Run
you see Henry
away.
shouts. All right.
Run away!
I'm still in here.
You're covered with like all the guts and bowels and everything, but you're able to slip out, which brings us to these guards now. The guard over
Who's
here
cooking?
is going to strike at Fontaine. That
No.
is a
Fontaine
hit.
didn't move on his turn?
He did not because he wanted to use the steady aim. It deals 16 points of damage onto Fontaine. Next in
Okay.
order is this guard over here who is going to attack Astrid, but wisdom
Wisdom
saving
save.
throw.
16.
That is a failure, so it attacks the tentacle that has been tossed out of the ground. Slams his
moving.
halberd into it.
Starts his turn there.
Starts its turn as well. Constitution saving throw. That is a failure. 2d10 radiant damage. 16 points of damage as this creature
Dead.
burns up. Gone. Next in order is Astrid. What do you do?
I feel like I'm just, still dragging the Atlas statue with me.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
come on, let's go. Move out.
so you move at half
Where are we
speed,
taking it?
carrying the statue.
Yeah. Which, I have 40 speed, but I also have Cat's
Ooh,
Reflex or whatever
yes.
And
That's
you
doubles my
dash.
movement speed.
yeah.
And you can dash.
So you move at
What does
half
dashing do?
speed. You
That's
move
right.
again, basically. You move again. So you
So,
move
yeah,
15
let's-
feet. So, sorry,
feline
20 feet.
agility doubles my movement speed.
So you move 40 feet, which is enough,
get
I think, to
dash.
get to the edge of the cart there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
More
So with your just your movement, you can like you dig your claws into the ground as you push yourself forward, carrying this large stone statue all the way across the battlefield, and boom, put the entire statue into the carriage. It sinks into the ground a little bit. It makes the wood creak in a way that you don't like, but the statue is now safely in your carriage, and you can ready to push it off.
Time to move, baby.
And
Wait,
And
Where's
everybody, you do not
Yo.
see Petunia.
Oh no, Petunia.
can I search that monster for Petunia?
I'm sorry?
Can I search the monster
You can
that
go
we
back.
just killed?
You can go back if you want to. Yes. What do you do, Astrid?
Do I still have movement speed?
You need to dash.
But you have your full movement now because you're not grappling it anymore. So you have
Yeah.
40 feet.
Alright, I will go back to where the body of the monster is to start.
Alright, so you go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into the bile and gore. And later on your next turn, you can spend an action to look around, yeah?
Alright.
Next in order, Fontaine. Bonus action, disengage, step back, shoot at the guy. That is a nat 20. It deals 13 damage without the sneak attack, and this guy is gone.
Yeah.
So, Astrid, you begin to rush in, try to dig into the giant creature, trying to see if you can find anything. Go ahead, roll me survival check, please.
Alright.
Survival.
Do I get any advantage or anything?
No.
Okay.
Space.
Just checking.
Oh! It's for Petunia! You try to find where this guy is. You look through the body. What is this? Magical dagger? Don't need that. What is this? Wand? Throws it to the side. Trying to find, hack through the body to find any signs of Petunia. You, unfortunately, or fortunately, are unable to find any signs of her. There are a couple of bones in there, a couple of old armors, rusted weapons, but Petunia, her bones, her armor, or the clothing that you may have put on her, is not there. Either
So
she
she's
has
out there somewhere.
Either she's been completely dissolved, or yes, she is out there somewhere waiting for you. What do you do now, Astrid?
Whatever loot this thing has swallowed, I'm taking back with me.
All
for
right.
My horse,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
mule.
You grab a bunch of stuff from this creature's maw, and well, you bring it home first, so that you, because right now more of those undead creatures are rising up from the floor and now starts engaging everybody in battle. But you guys run off to the side, get to the cart, and push the cart as far away as possible until, well, you are no longer in that particular area. You push it deep into the forest, through the rough terrain, since the road is not paved for carts, but you push onward regardless until you feel like you are in a safe enough distance that you can temporarily rest for a bit.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
can we push this atlas to the hot spring?
We totally can. Let's go. I already know.
Fine idea.
What should we call it? A hose? Let's call that. Atlas in Hot Springs.
Ah,
Wait, the Hot Springs has a name, right? What was it again?
don't remember.
Don't remember.
Neither
Yeah.
do I.
Oh. Did it have a name?
I don't
thought
think
it
I don't think
did.
I gave it a name. No.
Because like, we were looking for sign and you said something, but I don't remember.
No. Because I recall the
No.
backstory of that place is it was never finished. It was just getting started.
Okay, then Atlas in Hot Springs. Then we can make that our new base.
A-Hots.
Eh,
So
yeah.
you push the cart, try to make your way towards the hot spring. And it's a while, but you guys are able to push the cart and Roland, because he's been slowing down your travel as well, to finally arrive at the hot springs. And during this time, upon arriving that area, Mia just shout, "Is that a bath?" And she immediately starts running inside. Well, this is a nice place you found. In the middle of such a... I didn't expect to find a hot spring in such a dreadful place. No cultists in sight?
It was
Well,
a
it's
nice
just those. There are those zombie fight caretakers, but they don't pay no mind.
Wow, can't believe such a place exists. He begins walking inside as well. Roland is standing outside, and you hear splashing noises inside the hot spring.
will tip my hat to Jack. I knew you wanted the hot springs as a base, but I'll say you made it work. Well done.
Yeah, well, in a place like this, some place that we can call home or something, some place where we can recuperate is nice, right?
Oh, it's very nice. Like I said, well done.
It's a
I'm just going to let's set up the atlas here, and I'm going to pop through and get our tieflings.
okay.
All right. You set down the atlas
I'll go with.
onto the ground. And one of you guys put your palm on the forehead of the atlas
I do it.
to activate the atlas. You wait in anticipation, and then it does not turn into a normal atlas.
No! What do you mean? It doesn't turn into a normal. It doesn't need to be
It
plugged
doesn't.
in.
It does not activate.
Aww.
Oh, no.
What's going
Or
on
have
out
we
there?
activated?
It's not working. Does anybody know contraption thingies?
God damn it! And kind of, we see Henry and Mia walks out, both of them half drenched, looking at the machine. What?
Half drenched, you say?
What's the difference? It's an atlas. You're gonna knock the guy's head.
I don't know. Maybe it's like unplugged or something. I don't know. Does it need like a where it was before?
You know what?
Maybe you can't move an atlas.
That would be my guess, that they are location specific, or it needs to be on its pedestal.
Then we gotta go back and get its pedestal.
Oh, if it's... You know what? Don't worry about it. I'll look into this. If someone made this thing, I'm sure I can alter it to make it work at the camp. But
Ooh.
we won't be able to... I won't be able to join you in battle for a bit. With me and Mia, I mean.
You have tinkering hands? Is
Not
that your
qu-
special?
Not quite, but I am a swords user who knows how to use magic, so I know a little bit about enchantment. I'll see if I can do anything about this statue here. These runes do look kind of familiar to me. Let me work on it, alright?
That would be amazing. Thank you so much.
In the meantime, you guys
Um,
look around, try to figure out maybe if we can find a manual for this thing. That would be even better.
We do found that mage tower.
Oh, right, the Mage Tower. You know what? Maybe I can join you for one adventure, and Mia, you can start looking into this. Yeah, sure. Just stay safe, alright? Don't worry. Right. He claps his hand to the Mage Tower. then.
Oh. And one more thing, just down that road over there, there's a group of zombie-fight fishermen, which appears to be fishing fresh fish every day.
No. Well, this place just keeps getting better and better. And Mia goes, ew, fish. It's
Yeah, at
fresh
least it's
food. Exactly. And free food, no less.
When you're cooking. No, I don't.
You say that out loud?
No, Bree's not mean.
Okay.
She wouldn't say that.
Alright, I'll go catch the fish then if you really want it so much. Alright, perfect.
You don't like fish? I'll take your portion.
Go ahead. I'd rather take the nourishment chips. Alright, so Mia will stay here, get some fish, start the prep on the work, and then let's check out the Mage Tower next. See what's in there.
Okay.
Alright.
Thanks.
And as you guys turn around and begin making your way towards that Mage Tower, I think this is a good place for us to stop here for today and end our session for today. So, thank you very much, everybody, for playing and listening. I saw a couple of people in chat there. Sorry I couldn't reply to y'all. But I'm going to stop here for now, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for Arc of the 12. See you guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.